is out, not all of the land is left behind dry. Rock pools provide a natural aquarium where we can see some of the creatures that are usually covered by the sea. Here on Towan Beach in Newquay, when the tides bar in, it goes all the way up to this wall behind me. But right now, the tide's out, so we can go and have a look at some of these uncovered rock pools and the creatures that live there. Organisms that live in the intertidal zone have to be super hardy to survive the tough conditions they're faced with. One moment they're covered with water and the next they're exposed to the summer sun. On the rocks, the beadlet anemone might just look like a blob of red jelly, but as you see it underwater, up to 192 stinging tentacles come out. The bottom of the anemone is called the column, and above this is where the tentacles emerge. These are what are used to drag the prey into the mouth of the anemone and then down where it is digested. Pretty cool for such a small creature. Let's see what else we can find. There are many other anemones around the Cornish coastline. This one just here is a snakelox anemone, or Anemonia viridis. You can tell it's a snakelox by its distinctive green colouring. It's actually got some small green algae living inside its tentacles that give it this colour. These algae are actually photosynthetic, which means that they use energy from the sun to create their own food. They have a pigment called chlorophyll inside them, which is green, and the same reason that plants in your garden, their stems and leaves are green as well. Snakelox anemones actually have a really cool way of reproducing. It's called budding, and they actually split themselves in half down the middle to create two identical versions of themselves. They can also regrow their tentacles whenever one is removed, which is pretty similar to if we could regrow our own fingers and toes. This seaweed is known as bladderwrack and is super common around the Cornish coast. Its Latin name is Fucus vesiculosus, and because it grows in the sea, it contains a lot of nutrients and minerals that you wouldn't find in plants on land, like the ones you'd usually just see in your garden. One of these minerals is called iodine, and it gives it this dark colour. In the past, this used to mean that people would eat wrack as a form of medication, if they had a headache, stomach pains or an earache or something like that. Nowadays, cosmetic companies use bladderwrack extract in their products because they say it's really good for your skin. I don't think I'll be putting any of it near my face anytime soon. If you've been inspired to go rock pooling yourself, always remember, always bring someone else with you and tell someone else where you're going and what time you're expecting to be back. If you lift up a rock to check out a creature, make sure you put it back where it comes from. That is its home after all. And most importantly, always remember to have fun.